been a part of Pongal festivities in Tamil Nadu, you know that usually on Pongal day, everyone comes together to chant in the spirit of the festival, Pongal o Pongal. It's the moment when the Pongal that's cooking in the pot actually rises and boils over. And that is the highlight of the harvest festival. This time, it's mired in a whole lot of politics. You had Prime Minister Modi in the national capital taking part in a grand Pongal celebration in Minister L. Murugan's residence that saw a lot of big faces, including some film stars turning up. But his message was about how Pongal has been globalized, about how there's international focus and recognition of Tamil culture, of the civilizational roots of Tamil as well. That's on one side. On the other, there's a whole lot of politics over Chief Minister Stalin, who also celebrated Pongal at the Tamil Nadu Secretariat today and is slated to be a part of grand celebration in the next few days, referring to Pongal as a festival that goes beyond caste, beyond religion, making a pitch for what many are referring to as a secular Dravidian Pongal. And that's led to a lot of politics because political opponents are saying that, look, you cannot forget the roots of Pongal festival and that it is a Hindu festival, not just a Tamil festival. We're going to be talking about that. I'll first break down for you the reactions and the highlights of Prime Minister Modi's visit.
Pongal cheer, politics heat. As Tamil Nadu celebrates its biggest harvest festival, the election pitch has begun. Prime Minister Narendra Modi marked Pongal in Delhi, joining celebrations at Union Minister L. Murugan's residence. Prime Minister took part in Pongal rituals and performed Gau Seva. Extending greetings, Prime Minister called Pongal a festival of joy that honors farmers and rural life. He described it as a proud symbol of Tamil culture, now finding global resonance.
Pongal एक ग्लोबल फेस्टिवल बन चुका है। दुनिया भर में तमिल समुदाय और तमिल संस्कृति से प्रेम करने वाले लोग इसे उत्साह के साथ मनाते हैं। उसमें मैं भी एक हूं। इनिय पोंगल नलवा कड़कतुक्कल वागा तमिल वागा भारतम.
In Tamil Nadu, Pongal also turned political. Chief Minister M.K. Stalin called Pongal a secular festival beyond caste and religion. Projecting the Dravidian model, he spoke of inclusivity, social justice and rationalism. The BJP hit back. Annamalai extended Pongal greetings but called for an end to what he termed anti-people DMK rule.
When a person is losing power, they will keep talking all kinds of senseless things. He called Amit Shah ji also in a very bad name a few weeks back. It only shows the signs of desperation, madam, nothing else.
Festive greetings, sharp political messaging. In Tamil Nadu, this Pongal is not just about harvest. It is also about the battle of power. Bureau Report, India Today.
Bound to happen. We're in election season. Officially, April is when the elections are expected to happen in Tamil Nadu. So just about 2.5 months to go. And so things are heating up here. What's also evident is the fact that everyone's got politics on their mind. You know, any conversation you have with locals here, they're always talking about who's winning, who's got the edge, because the people of Tamil Nadu also are very politically savvy. But let's focus really on what's happening with the Pongal festivities and the political Pongal as we're referring to it. Joining me on this broadcast is Selam Dharnidharan, spokesperson of the Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam. We've got Kovai Satyan, spokesperson of the AIADMK, Narayanan Tirupati, state vice president of BJP Tamil Nadu, and Dr. Sandeep Shastri, political analyst. Good evening. Thank you all very much for your time. First of all, happy Pongal. Pongal wishes to all of you. And we appreciate the fact that you've taken the time out on Pongal to join us on this broadcast. Dr. Sandeep Shastri, I'd like to begin with you on why we're seeing this kind of important messaging, symbolism, and also the statements over Pongal right now in the run-up to an election. Do you think that largely this festival has also become an occasion to go ahead and spread their political messaging?
Uh, Akshita, Pongal as a festival of majesty has been something we have seen year after year. But then every year, Akshita, is not election years. So the political fireworks that are lighting up the electoral sky during Pongal is just coincidental. You see, it's very difficult to separate electoral politics from any other development, especially in an election year. So I think every political formulation, every political party, while wishing people the greetings on Pongal, is also trying to make a important political point, hoping that that could help them in the elections later this year. And I think this is not just in Tamil Nadu, we see this happening across the country. That a major festival in an election year gets involved and there is a cross cutting linkage between a religious event and a intensely political event.
You're calling it a religious event. And so there I'd like to put the spotlight on what Chief Minister Stalin said, and I'll bring in Dravidian on this conversation. Dravidian, you know, on one hand, you had Prime Minister Modi speaking about how Pongal has been globalized, speaking about how this festival highlights Tamil culture, and so that's something everyone's talking about. And on the other, there's been a lot of conversation about what Chief Minister Stalin has said when he's referred to Pongal as a secular festival that's meant for all. Now, the question that's being asked by many is this then an attempt by Chief Minister Stalin to kind of distance Pongal from its Hindu roots?
See, Hinduism itself is a way of life. Pongal is a Tamil festival. It's an harvest festival that's been happening for time immemorial. What he is trying to say is it's a festival that does not discriminate people based on caste, based on religion, based on anything else. It is a festival for everyone. So I don't think why do we have to bring religion into it? It clearly depicts Tamil culture, and historically, even if you go 2000 years back and look at the literature, also you don't find caste-based discrimination or religion-based discrimination. Even Sangam literature talking about in Tamil Nadu, that is exactly what he is saying. It is a festival where all people of Tamil Nadu come, unite and celebrate. It showcases the secularism of Tamil Nadu. It showcases equality and equity.
Sure. No, but Dravidian, the way you refer to it as a harvest festival, are you also willing to refer to it as a Hindu festival?
Why do you want to give religious connotation to something? That's my whole point. You shouldn't have any religious connotation. What is bigger? And the cultural identity, the cultural Tamil Dravidian ideology is bigger than a religion. It supersedes caste, religion. So when something is above, it's actually good for the festival. Why is that I have to pin it down to a specific religion? When when all the inhabitants of Tamil Nadu will celebrate this festival, it clearly implies that everyone celebrates. So it can't be pinned down to one specific religion. And I think, and we will not have discussion on it. And I always told you in Tamil Nadu. No, 1 second. So Tamil Nadu, there is no religious appeasement. Why? Simply because in Tamil Nadu, it is only the Tamil identity. Or people belonging to Tamil Nadu are all one and the same. So we don't differentiate people based on religion. This is what I've been telling even previously in the debate. So it is that one identity, and it is the biggest festival for that identity. As simple as that.
See, Akshita, I don't understand how
No,
suddenly.
I agree that, you know, it cuts across religions in celebrations. Yeah, Narayan Tirupati.
See, Akshita, I don't understand why and how suddenly my friend Dharanidharan of DMK says that Hinduism is way of life. Because we have been saying this for a very long time, which they did not accept. And their Deputy Chief Minister, Mr. Udayanithi Stalin, said that he will eradicate Hinduism. That is the formerly it was called as Sanatan Dharma. Hinduism
He said
is
Sanatana
Sanatan
Dharma.
Dharma. Yes, Sanatan Dharma is Hinduism. Please understand. Sanatan Dharma is Hinduism. So the DMK, which wants to eradicate Hinduism, Hindu religion, as per DMK, now suddenly there is a controversy from the chief minister saying that it is not a religious festival, it is a common festival. How it will become common festival? I challenge Mr. M.K. Stalin only one thing. If it is a common festival, ask any Muslim, one single person, single Muslim to pray sun god. This is a festival where people praise sun god. They say that you have given everything to me. But Muslims will not do that because they have their own God. They will say that Allah is my only God. That's what they
No, but
used to say.
I think, Mr. Tirupati, the point that's being made is everyone celebrates Pongal in Tamil Nadu. Maybe that's what the DMK is highlighting here. That even
you are
Christians
wrong.
celebrate, even Muslims
No,
take part
how?
in the celebrations of Pongal.
No, you are wrong. They don't celebrate. They don't worship sun god. That's what I'm saying. On Pongal day, we are worshipping sun. We are worshipping even cow as our god. So it is a kind of worship. So the other religion doesn't believe in this worship. I don't blame them. It is up to
Point
them,
taken.
and it is up to them and their own wish. So, but a person, if I dare Mr. Stalin to say that Ramzan is a common. If I want to celebrate Ramzan, then will Mr. Stalin say that Ramzan is a common festival, not a religious festival? Will he say that Christmas is a common festival,
Dharidharan,
not
would
a
you like
religious
to
festival?
respond?
What is this?
Dharidharan, would you like to respond to that? Because ultimately, what tomorrow is going to be is Surya Pongal. Hindu roots of the festival are that you worship the sun god. Then you have Mata Pongal, which is, of course, worshipping cows, going ahead and praying to cows. Is that something that's, yes, it's inclusive, sure, but it's rooted in Hinduism. That's where it's emerged from.
Yeah, firstly, there are like a lot of confusion about the Hinduism as a religion in itself. What BJP calls as Hinduism is not Hinduism. I will make it very profoundly clear. Sanatan Dharma is different. Hinduism is different in official stand. And Udayanidhi Stalin, when he spoke about Sanatan Dharma, he only mentioned that the inequality aspect within Sanatan Dharma, that is to differentiate people based on caste, is something that has to be eradicated. The former president of this country, Ramnath Kovind, was not allowed to enter Puri temple, for example. How can that be? How can that be allowed in this day and age? In fact, the clarification also further was given that we spoke for 90% of the Hindus that there should be equality. So what has the DMK
No,
done
sure.
in the aspects? We made people of all castes can become priests.
No,
The Hindu,
Akshita. Akshita,
right?
it is
Yeah.
wrong on his part
Yeah,
to say
go
that
ahead. Let me bring in Mr.
it is
Okay.
wrong on his part to say that Mr. Ramnath Govind was not allowed. It itself is
Yeah, it is
false.
there in the media report.
Number two,
It is there
no,
in your
no,
own
no,
India
no,
Today
no,
report.
that was wrong.
It
No,
is
no,
there
it
in
is
your own
not.
India
It is
Today
not.
report.
It is not even he himself has told. So you will not believe the president of India. What is this? That's what we are
It is
saying.
there in the news
And number
reports.
two,
India
same,
Today report is there.
Okay.
India Today, yes.
the same
Okay, one
president
second.
of
Let me
India,
bring in Mr. Kovai
Mr.
Satyan. Let me
Ramnath
bring in
Govind
Mr.
has very
I don't want.
clearly
Please let's
said.
not resort. Please let's not resort to bickering here. We're giving every side their fair say. I'll bring in Kovai Satyan of the AIADMK, who's been waiting very, very patiently. Mr. Kovai Satyan, what do you have to say about the comment that's been made by Mr. Stalin? Do you believe that what he said about Pongal being a common festival, an inclusive festival, is that what the AIADMK stand is also? Because there's always this talk that this is what Dravidianism stands for.
Good evening. Wishing you all your viewers a happy Pongal, happy Shankranti, happy Lori, happy Bihu. So there are different names for this day and to celebrate across the nation. And I don't see any relevance with respect to religion of other faith with any names. But M.K. Stalin invoking the secular card here clearly shows his desperation because elections are around the corner. A government which has taken a religious stand, which has taken a oath based on constitution that they will be secular, which has taken a religious stand on Tripuram Kundram, now trying to talk about secular principles on this day of festival is nothing but a big mockery. It's very clear and evident. Elections are around the corner. Even Deepavali, they will rename it as something. They don't mind because they are masters of renaming and rebranding and trying to bring about state rights, equality, secularism. Because elections are around the corner. Theatrics are drama or
So
DMK's
you agree
DNA.
with your ally that you feel Hindu festivals are being targeted?
No, see, first you have to come in here. So,
Very clearly, it is evident that if M.K. Stalin takes that this is a farmers' festival, yes, farmers from other religions are also there. There is no harm in celebrating a farmers. But the question here is that DMK has a locus standi to talk about farmers in Tamil Nadu. They are the one who brought the methane and hydrocarbon for the Tanjore district, throwing fire into the lives of the farmers.
Okay.
On any parlance, be it a
Can I come in?
Pongal
Okay,
festival
let me
or
bring
be
in
it a
Dharan
farmers
to
festival,
respond because
DMK doesn't
yeah.
have the local stand to take a stand on this festival is the point because elections are around the corner. This is drama and theatrics. He doesn't even remove his slipper to
Okay,
celebrate this
Dhanidharan, your
festival.
response.
One
Also,
kind
your
of
response to the
importance and
points that
celebration
Narayan
they are
Tirupati
talking
had
about.
made earlier. That Ramzan, Christmas, will you refer to them also as common festivals next?
See, I think this monologue has gone too long. I think Kovai Satyam thinks his party's IQ is the average IQ of the people listening to the show. The fact of the matter is the ADMK was in alliance with BJP, then for 2 years they were not in alliance, and now they're in alliance. In the brief period when they was not in alliance, they opposed NEP, they opposed delimitation, they opposed everything the BJP brought. Now that BJP is together, what does they stand on NEP? What does they stand on two-language policy? What does they stand on delimitation? Are they willing to go against the BJP part? Are they willing to go against the alliance party stance? And I also tell you, Prime Minister,
Talk about this, sir.
Prime Minister's visit 2021, he has made 4 visits before the election. January, Feb, March, 4 visits. Then no visit at all. Then 2023, only 3 visits. And then 2024, before the election, 10 visits. Then after that, no visit whatsoever. Now that the elections are on the corner, he'll again make visits. So who's doing electoral politics here? It is the BJP and it is the Prime Minister and the ADMK.
No, what
He's
is
accusing the
relevant to this?
DMK that
Okay,
he's doing
you've highlighted something that I think will touch a raw nerve with every citizen, that unfortunately this is common, Dhanidharan, for every politician. You know, let's not name and shame. Every politician, every party is the same on this. You know, I will follow the same track record, I'm sure, of every single politician. I'm sure. Narayan Tirupati.
No, see, this is irrelevant, talking about Prime Minister's visit and talking about Pongal. The issue is that what the DMK has done, the DMK that wants to eradicate the Hindu religion. Again, I'm telling you, when Dhanidharan says that there are inequality within the Hindu religion, I'm asking him only one question. There are inequalities in Islam also. There are inequalities in Christian religion also. Why you are not mentioning about that? You are bothered only about the Hindu religion. Why? Because both
No,
Muslims and
quickly,
Christians
Dhanidharan, quickly
vote
respond,
en
then I'll
masse.
bring in Dr. Shastri.
we are against the caste hierarchy.
If you look at what all the 3 spokespersons are saying, they are making a very clear political point, looking at issues from the perspective of their party. And I don't blame them for that. That's what politics and politicians should be doing. But as we celebrate a festival today, whether you call it religious, whether you call it secular, I think in the eyes of common people, as festival is a moment of celebration, is a moment of rejoicing, and let's allow that celebration and rejoicing to happen. The DMK spokesperson very categorically said it is a secular festival, whereas on the other hand, the BJP spokesperson linked it directly to Hinduism. The Anna DMK spokesperson is not willing to take a stand on religion, but talks about what the DMK otherwise has done. So I think it's very clearly a political posturing that you see, and which will happen, as I said in the beginning, in an election year. But let's allow this celebration to go on and let the festivities among the people continue. Our political dialogue will continue till the election, beyond the election, possibly.
Yeah. No, but I have to ask this question to all of our panelists, and simply a yes/no answer, please. No caveats to it. Is Pongal a Hindu festival or not? Dr. Shastri, you first.
It is essentially a Hindu festival, but in this country, it's very difficult to separate what is religious and what is non-religious.
Okay, Cauvery Satyan.
It is a farmers' festival. Majority of them are from one particular sect of religion, Hindu. So you can call it as a Hindu festival. And it's a farmers' festival of all religion.
Okay, Mr. Narayan Tirupati.
It is a Hindu festival, no doubt at all. Nobody can say it is not a Hindu festival. If at all somebody says, it will be Mr. M.K. Stalin for political gains.
And finally, Mr. Dhanidharan, you get the last word. Go ahead.
The cultural identity always transcends beyond religious identity. So the Tamil culture has been in existence more than even the religion, and Hinduism in itself is a very polytheistic religion. Or even or some people say it's monotheistic, but it's a polytheistic religion. So different different people you call Hindus have different habits, different way of worship. But then what is common is a culture. So here Pongal is a cultural thing. Well, I think it's very unfair to answer this in a few minutes, but I think if the detailed explanation is it's culture that transcends beyond anything.
Okay, I wish I had more time for that detailed conversation. I agree with you that this is something that, we really need to talk about it in depth, about how certain festivals perhaps transcend religions and become a celebration of an entire culture, of an entire civilization, but roots still remain perhaps with that religion. Thank you very much. Dharanidharan, Kovai, Satya Narayan, Tirupati, and Dr. Sandeep Shastri, once again wishing you all a very happy Pongal. Now, like I said, there's a whole lot of politics playing out. You got a glimpse of that. But let's steer away from that, shall we? It's still Pongal. It's still a festive season here in beautiful Tamil Nadu as the sun sets and we get set tomorrow for Surya Pongal, which is all about worshipping the sun. Let me round up for you all the images that came in today of the Pongal and Sankranti festivities. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin took part in Pongal celebrations in Chennai, where he served sweet Pongal, also referred to as Chakra Pongal, for his people. Earlier in the day, the Chief Minister greeted everyone on the occasion of the festival. Meanwhile, people in Tamil Nadu's Trichy celebrated Pongal by distributing the traditional Pongal dish among people and foreigners particularly who had come together to visit the festivities and take part in it. Pongal has become a high-voltage outreach exercise for political parties in Tamil Nadu. DMK, AIADMK leaders rolled out lavish gift hampers to woo voters. In Trichy West, State Minister K.N. Nehru distributed stainless steel plates, tumblers, bowls, pans. AIADMK camps, former Minister Vijay Bhaskar handed out elaborate Pongal kits in Veeralamandi constituency. Pongal and Sankranti were celebrated with great enthusiasm in Andhra Pradesh, where people danced and rejoiced to mark the festival. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu also participated in Sankranti celebrations at his native village of Naravaripalli. He was accompanied during the festivities by his wife, his son Naralokesh and daughter-in-law. It was a full family affair. Okay, let's move on and get you now a ground report as promised. We're kicking off our election coverage for the state of Tamil Nadu, and Pramod Madhav, aka our election Basha, has hit the road. He's going to be travelling across the length and breadth of Tamil Nadu to give you a sense of what the people of Tamil Nadu have to say, the issues that really matter to them. And because it's Pongal, which is a very, very important date for farmers, he started off in the farming belt of Tamil Nadu. So here's his extensive ground report from the beautiful land of Trichy. He covers where the Cauvery flows through, speaks to farmers on the issues that matter to them, and importantly also the birth of the Jallikattu tradition. Take a look at this ground report, which kicks off a series of such episodes by Pramod Madhav in Election Basha.
I'm standing atop River Cauvery, and this is one of the very ancient places in Tamil Nadu, and this is Trichy, a city that is said to be almost 2000 years old, a place that has been under the control of the Choras, the Pandyas, the Delhi Sultanate, the Vijayanagar Empire, the Nayaks, and finally the British. In fact, Trichy is so old that this particular dam is the oldest dam ever built in the world, called as Kallanai by Karigara Choran. And imagine, this alone expresses what is very important for Trichy, and that is agriculture. Trichy is completely covered by educational institutions. It is modernized. It is one of the cleanest cities. But the most important aspect is that even though if there is one side we have modernization, tradition and old values are very important for Trichy, and that is what you see over here. This is Mother Cauvery, and that is Kallanai behind me. And for Trichy, farming is very, very important. and that is why Cauvery has been the backbone for Trichy, which you could see right behind me, just the river galloping and flowing through Kallane at this spot. In election Bhaksha, as we go forward, we will show you more colors and essence of Trichy from the ground. Come join us.
திருச்சி தமிழ்நாட்டிலேயே முக்கியமான நகரம். நல்ல எல்லாத்துக்கும் தொழிற்பேட்டைக்கு எல்லாத்துக்குமே நகரமானது. கல்லணையும் அது முக்கியமானது. இது வெண்ணாறு, காவேரி, கொள்ளிடம் இதுல முக்கியமான பெரிய ஏரியாங்கனால திருச்சி இது வந்து முக்கியமான நகரம்.
These are Samis who are on the way to Sabarimala as well. ஐயா, காவேரின்றது தமிழ்நாட்டுக்கு எவ்வளவு முக்கியம், திருச்சிக்கு எவ்வளவு முக்கியம், விவசாயத்துக்கு எவ்வளவு முக்கியம்?
காவேரி வந்து தமிழ்நாட்டுக்கும் முக்கியம். அது குறிப்பாக போனா தஞ்சை மாவட்டம் இந்த சுத்துப்பட்டி ஏரியாவுக்கு முக்கியம். எல்லாமே விவசாயத்துக்கு காவேரி இல்லைனாலே விவசாயம் இல்லை, அதனால முக்கியமானது.
தண்ணி இல்லாம ஒரு வாட்டி காவேரி தண்ணி இல்லைன்னா எவ்வளவு கஷ்டம் வரும் நம்ம நாட்டுக்கு?
தண்ணி இல்லைன்னு சொன்னா போர்லயும் தண்ணி இருக்காது. அதனால வந்து தண்ணி தான் விவசாயம் பாதிக்கும். மெயின் வந்து தண்ணி தான் முக்கியமானது. தண்ணி இல்லைன்னா ஒண்ணுமே செய்ய முடியாது.
These are the paddy fields and these are the paddies that you see over here, and that is why a struggle for several hundred years between two states are happening, and Trichy, being a delta district, has very clearly shown why Mother Cauvery, Thai Cauvery, is very important for her. When it comes to Trichy and when it comes to farmers, what is the need? What does the government have to do?
If a nation is a powerful nation, it only not with the help of the army. That nation will not beg from other country for food. If we will satisfied, if we will the food, then only we will be a big nation. But at the same time, our Honorable Prime Minister already promised to give 2-time profitable price for agriculture product, and we will not import the genetically modified seed from foreign country. But so far he has not given 2-time profitable price. Per kilo paddy and wheat is then 18 rupees. He promised to give 54 rupees. So our need in the election is, please give the profitable price for us. In 1970 for 10 sugar cane is 90 rupees. Then teacher salary is also 90 rupees. Now teacher is getting 1,20,000 rupees per month. But we are getting only 3,200. That is the pathetic condition. Like that, lakhs and lakhs of cubic water is wastely went to the sea from the Cauvery river. But if they will divert that Cauvery river from Cauvery Ayyaru, then 10 lakhs acre land we can be cultivated. So this is the pathetic condition. We want the profitable price. We want the interlinking of rivers. We want pension.
Cauvery, we have seen the fields, but now we are going to see the actual tradition of Trichy, the soil, and that is about Jallikattu. How bulls play a very important role when it comes to agriculture over here, and how one day of Pongal is completely dedicated to them, called as Mattu Pongal. But along with that, how the traditional sport of Jallikattu, not bullfighting but bull taming, plays a very important role. ஜல்லிக்கட்டு ஏன் ரொம்ப முக்கியமான ஒரு விளையாட்டு?
ஜல்லிக்கட்டுன்றது வந்து இன்னைக்கு நேத்து வரல சார். இது வந்து பாரம்பரியமான, அதாவது முன்னோர்கள் தாத்தாவோட அப்பா அவங்க காலத்துல இருந்து இது வந்து வந்துட்டே இருக்க பாரம்பரியமா. அப்ப வந்து மாடுங்களை வச்சுதான் எல்லாமே விவசாயம் பண்ணாங்க. யானை கட்டி போர் அடிச்சதா இருக்கட்டும், மாட்டை கட்டி போர் அடிச்சதா இருக்கட்டும், வயல் உழுததா இருந்தாலும் சரி, மாடு வண்டி கட்டி இழுத்துட்டு வந்தாலும் சரி, எல்லாமே வந்து மாட்டோட பார்ட்டிசிபேட் தான் அதிகமா இருந்துச்சு. அதனால வந்து மாட்டுக்கு வந்து நன்றி சொல்லமா அந்த பொங்கல் வச்சு, தை பொங்கல் வந்து அரிசி, அந்த நம்ம விளையிற நெல்லுல இருந்து அரிசி எடுத்து பொங்கல் வச்சு சாமிக்கு படைச்சிருவாங்க. படைச்சிட்டு மறுநாள் வந்து தை பொங்கல், மாட்டு பொங்கல். அந்த மாடு உழவு உழுதுக்காக மக்கை அடிச்சு போர் பண்ண அந்த இதெல்லாம் போனதுனால அது வந்து அதுக்கு மாட்டுக்கு நன்றி சொல்ற மாதிரி மாட்டு பொங்கல் வச்சு அதை மாடை வந்து காளையை வந்து வேட்டி கட்டி சாமி கும்பிட்டு அந்த பொங்கல் மாட்டுக்கு ஊட்டி விட்டு அவுத்து நல்லா சந்தோஷமா விரட்டி விடுவாங்க. அதை வந்து நம்ம இளைஞர்கள் புல்ஸை பிடிக்கிறதுக்காக நிறைய பேர் ட்ரெயின் பண்ணி அந்த காலத்துலேருந்து மாட்டை பிடிக்கிறது நல்ல ஒரு வீரமிக்க காளையை வீரமிக்க ஆள் தான் பிடிப்பாங்க. எல்லாத்தாலுமே மாடு பிடிச்சிட முடியாது. மாடு பிடிக்கிறதுக்குன்னு பர்ஃபெக்டான ஆள் நிறைய பேர் இருக்காங்க, அவங்க தான் பிடிக்க முடியும்.
ஜல்லிக்கட்டு இதெல்லாம் நல்லபடியா போயிட்டு இருக்குன்னு பாக்குறேன். மக்களுக்கு மத்தபடி இந்த ஊர்ல என்ன தேவைப்படுது?
முதல்ல வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஜல்லிக்கட்டு வந்து இந்த எங்க கிராமத்துல வந்து எங்களுடைய கிராம மக்களுடைய கோரிக்கையை ஏற்று வந்து இந்த அரங்கத்தை அமைச்சு கொடுத்த தமிழக அரசுக்கு முதல் நாங்கள் நன்றியை சொல்றோம். கிராமத்து சார்பா ஜல்லிக்கட்டு ஆர்வல் சார்பா நன்றியை சொல்றோம். முதல்வர் அவர்களுக்கு, துணை முதல்வர், அதுக்கு பரிந்துரை செய்த அனைத்து அமைச்சர் மகேசன் அவர்களுக்கு, அனைத்து சட்டமன்ற உறுப்பினர் எல்லாத்துக்கும் நன்றி சொல்றோம். இந்த பகுதியில் ஜல்லிக்கட்டு பாரம்பரியம், கலாச்சாரம், பண்பாடு பாதுகாக்க ஓடியில வந்து இந்த அரங்கத்தை அமைச்சு கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. அதே மாதிரி என்னன்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா இந்த பகுதியில் வந்து பெரும்பான்மை வந்து பிள்ளைங்க வந்து அதிகமாக போய் வெளியில போய் படிக்க வேண்டியதா இருக்கு. அடுத்த தலைமுறை வந்து கல்வியில தான் இருக்கு. அதனால கல்விங்கிறது எங்களுக்கு மேம்படணும். அது கல்வியில வந்து நாங்க என்ன பண்ணோம், இங்க இருந்து ஒரு 30-25 கிலோமீட்டர் போய் தான் பஸ்ல பேருந்து பயணிச்சு டூ வீலர்ல பிள்ளைங்களை கொண்டு போய் விட்டு அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு சிரமம் பண்றோம். எங்களுக்கு கல்விங்கிறது ரொம்ப முக்கியம். அண்ணன் மனு கொடுத்துருக்கோம், அது பரிசீலனை பண்றேன்னு இருக்காரு. அது ரொம்ப முக்கியமா நாங்க அது ஒரு வேண்டுகோளா வைக்கிறோம் அண்ணனுக்கு.
An important point made by the people of Trichy: give emphasis to education as well. With it fun, Pramod Madhav for India Today.
What's happening in neighbouring Karnataka? We're now taking our eyes and focus away from the CM Nataka that continues months on to play out. In rather dramatic developments, Rahul Gandhi touched down in Karnataka to immediately be taken away for a meeting, a one-on-one with Siddaramaiah, with DK Shivkumar standing by and watching, and then a one-on-one with DK Shivkumar and Rahul Gandhi. What exactly played out? What have we picked up on these side meetings that took place? We'll break that down for you in this report. I'm leaving you with this one. Thanks for tuning in. The power tussle within the Karnataka Congress is back in the spotlight. It began with a brief but buzzworthy interaction. Rahul Gandhi and Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivakumar meeting at a helipad in Mysuru on Tuesday, just hours before Rahul's departure to Tamil Nadu. Soon, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah joined the huddle, 3 top Congress leaders, one short meeting and many unanswered questions. Sources say Siddaramaiah sought clarity from Rahul Gandhi over the growing buzz about leadership change in the state, flagging confusion within party ranks and asking for time to discuss the issue.
Ultimately, High Command ಅವರು ಏನು ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅದರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ನಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. MLAಗಳು ಪಾಪ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ, High Command ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. High Command ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿದಾರೇನ್ರಿ? ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. High Command ಅವರು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ.
Then came the post that set political circles ablaze. Shivakumar wrote, "If efforts fail, the prayers don't." A cryptic line and instant chatter over Chief Minister ambitions. Breaking his silence, DK Shivakumar dismissed the speculation, saying not everything can be revealed and that talks focused only on strategy for protests over scrapping of Manrega.
ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನರೇಗಾ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನೇನು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ತಿಳಿಸಿದೀವಿ. ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂತ ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಅವ್ರ ರಾಜಕಾರಣ ಕೂಡ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ.
But sources indicate the Congress High Command may soon summon both the leaders to Delhi. As the internal drama unfolded, the BJP launched a sharp attack. The opposition party slammed Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar for skipping German Chancellor Friedrich Merz's Bengaluru visit, choosing to meet Rahul Gandhi instead. The BJP called it a case of misplaced priorities. Leader of opposition R. Ashoka termed it a betrayal of Karnataka's interests, saying global opportunity was sidelined for politics.
Germany is facing shortage of manpower and they are welcoming the Indians, in particularly Kannadigas, who are more efficient and effective. They wanted to do all these talks with our Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister, but our Chief Minister and Deputy were not having time at all because they wanted to fix their power tussle.
The Congress hit back, arguing that foreign schedules are decided by embassies, not state governments, and that they were informed at the last moment.
It is not that we decide the program, it is the embassy which decides the program, and I don't think there's any neglect as far as the government is concerned. And Ashok, I think he lacks a lot of knowledge about how the foreign visits happen.
As Germany's Chancellor landed in Bengaluru with investment and strategic ties on the agenda, Karnataka's top leadership was elsewhere. In a state that prides itself on global leadership, the optics of absence may cost more than political points. With Nagarjun Dwarkanath in Bengaluru, Bureau Report, India Today.